Midnight music mix.
Music is really the language of the soul, I would say. It transcends time and culture, language. I've taught world history for the past few years, and this past week we did ancient Greece. And I played for the kids the Song of Cyclios, which was the earliest fully transcribed piece of music. It was probably only 4 lines long, but it had musical notation and words. And I played a version of that song that's been recorded here recently. And although the kids couldn't understand any of the Greek words, they were able to get the gist of the song. I had one kid who said, "Oh, it sounds religious, or it sounds spiritual, or it sounds like a love song." It's really a song that was written for a deceased wife by her husband. And I think they really got the gist of it without understanding a word of the song. So music transcends all of those things, and that's what makes it so special. I mean, music really is kind of primary source documentation of snapshots of history. As a history teacher, especially teaching US history, I use recorded music all the time in that fashion as primary source documentation, whether that's the Liberty Song from John Dickinson and the American Revolution, or the Star Spangled Banner from the War of 1812, or the Civil Rights Movement, or Curtis Mayfield in the 70s, or Bruce Springsteen. These are all snapshots of American history and help people understand real life experiences from real life Americans in their own time. Well, during the COVID-19 lockdown, I experienced music digitally in ways that I had never experienced it before. There was all sorts of different live stream concerts that I plugged into, which really helped keep me sane during all this time, especially when I couldn't go see live music. But my favorite was from a group in Austin, Texas called Band of Heathens. They did something called Good Times Supper Hour every Tuesday, and they're still doing it. It's almost kind of like around the horn. All 5 band members zoom in on one call, and they go around almost like a digital campfire, and they all play their own songs, or they'll do one song and kind of exchange verses and watch everyone else play their verse. And it feels really communal, and it really helps you kind of connect to people when the COVID-19 kind of keeps you apart.
Midnight music mix.